Hey guys, I'm Steph and welcome to my beauty stash. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Today, when I'm filming, it is actually Thanksgiving morning. I have my turkey trot t-shirt on. I just did a 5K and I actually had to do it here at home. I did it on my treadmill. Wasn't able to make it to the actual venue this morning, but still have to get my mileage in so I can feel good about overindulging the next couple days. Today, I'm so excited because it has been a hot minute since I've done a foundation review on my channel. I think it was since August when we were bombarded with all of the new foundation releases. I think that was the last time I actually did a foundation review, so I am so hyped for today's video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the new Revlon Candid Glow Foundation. Now, I saw this come out on Amazon. It's available for pre-order on Amazon, I believe. And it came out maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. And at first I was like, no, I don't think I'm gonna get it because this is a glowy foundation, which means it is more tailored for normal to dry skin. And I'm a normal to oily skin type. But I was in Walgreens a couple days ago and I saw this in store. And this is the only place that I've actually seen it. It was only at Walgreens. I didn't see it at CVS and I didn't see it at Walmart when I went. So I decided, you know what? I am going to give this a shot. Even though I have normal to oily skin, I still like to have a glow to my skin. While I do make sure I powder down my T-zone, I'd like to have a nice glow over here to my cheek area, to the higher points of my face. I think that looks very pretty. It looks very youthful. So I'm excited to try this today. And before we get started, let me just give you some brief details on this new Revlon foundation. The Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation is infused with prickly pear oil for a boost of moisture and vitamin E to help block environmental aggressors. This foundation comes in 16 different shades. I am in the shade 120 Buff. I hope that is going to be a good shade match for me. It does say that this is a sheer to buildable coverage foundation, and I am hoping it does build up because I need at least a medium coverage foundation. It does have a pump right here, and you do get 0.75 fluid ounces. I picked this up at Walgreens and it retailed for $11.99. All right, so let me go ahead and open it. It does have a little plastic protecting it from being swatched in store. I think this was $11.99. If it wasn't $11.99, it was $10.99, but I'll be sure to leave the accurate price in the description box down below. Again, you do have this nice pump applicator. It does say it is good for 24 months after opening. So I'm hoping this is my shade. Oh, let me prime my skin first using the Too Faced Peach or Primed, what is this? Primed and Peachy Primer. Just really gonna focus that in my T-zone. I am a little red. I just got done running over 3 miles and just took my shower, getting ready to head out to my mom's house to enjoy a Thanksgiving feast. What do you guys have planned for today? I hope it involves lots of food, lots of having fun, and enjoying time with your loved ones. All right, so let me go ahead and try this with 2 pumps. Okay, that's one. That's kind of like half of one. Let me do another one there. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go in with that. I think the shade looks like it'll be all right. It's a little bit on the light side, but I think that will be okay. I can always bronze it up with my contour bronzer and all that good stuff. I am first going to try going in with my IT Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush. This is the 2019 version. I did do a video on this. A lot of people loved it or either really hated it. So I'll be sure to link that video up above so you can check it out. But let me start this side with the brush. And if I feel like it's not working too well, then I have my damp beauty blender ready to go. Oh yeah, the shade looks like it's really good right now. Has a slight scent to it, but nothing strong at all. I really don't think it would even bother you. Actually, I think it could even be my brush cleaner because I used that right before I started filming. So I do see that it is sheer coverage, but it is minimizing the redness a little bit. We'll do a side-by-side comparison right now. I can see a little bit of a glow. It's not like overly glowy, which I like. I do wish it had a little bit more coverage. All right, so this is the side with the new Revlon Candid Glow. This has nothing but primer. What do you guys think? I'm gonna go and do the rest of my face with the brush. And as you can see, I've already pretty much used both of those pumps up. So let me pump out a little bit more. And then I think I'm gonna go in with my Beauty Blender afterwards and just kind of really build up the coverage with that in the areas that I need the most coverage. All right, now I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender and I'm just gonna kind of build it up a little bit in here and just press it out, make sure I don't have any brush marks. But that IT Cosmetics brush does a pretty good job of not leaving any brush strokes on my face. And that's because most brushes tend to leave brush strokes on my face, which is why I really don't reach for a brush that often when it comes to applying foundation. But this brush really works. And I'm gonna pump out a little bit more. It's not caking up as I'm building it, but I don't know that it's even applying more coverage. I do have little blemishes on my face right now. I think I did a good job of evening out the skin tone, but as far as covering blemishes, no, I think I'm gonna need to spot conceal a little bit. All right, so this is the foundation built up. What do you guys think? I think it did a decent job of covering the redness, but I don't think it's done a great job at covering my little blemishes. So I am gonna go in with a concealer after I do my under eye area and all that stuff, and just kind of spot conceal here and there, and then we'll see how everything is looking. For concealer today, I'm gonna go in with another Revlon product, and this is the Revlon Candid Concealer, Photo Ready Candid Concealer, and I'm gonna go in with the shade 10 Vanilla. I don't really reach for this concealer all that often. It's not a bad concealer, it's just not one that I just reach for. I don't know why. But we're gonna use it today. See how it works. I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer to my under eye area. I guess that concealer kind of helped cover a little bit of the redness, a little bit of the blemishes that I wanted. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna go in with another concealer to spot concealer or anything like that. Now I'm gonna go in and set everything, and I'm gonna use the powder that I know works well with 99.9% of my foundations and concealers, and that is my Too Faced Peach Perfect Setting Powder. And I'm mainly gonna be putting this on my T-zone area and right here around my mouth, just to make everything set in. Over here on my cheek area, the perimeters of my face, I'm gonna go in with another Peach Perfect powder, but it's more of just like a light, translucent, blurring finishing powder. It's nothing that's gonna provide coverage or cake up or anything like that. Really gonna make sure to pat this into my nose, since this is the oiliest part of my face, my T-zone, my forehead, all that. Now, this is the Peach Blur powder that I'm just gonna use to lightly dust on the perimeters of my face. All right. So let me take a closer look at what we got going on here. And I don't really see a glow. I do see, actually I see a little bit of redness up here, a little bit of redness peeking through right here. I mean, it's not taking up or anything. It looks all right. It doesn't really look glowy. It just looks, you know, like a sheer coverage foundation, that's slightly been built up. Yeah, I don't really see anything, you know, that looks bad, but I don't see anything that's like mind-blowing either. So right now the time is 10:53 and we're gonna say 11 o'clock is when I applied this foundation. I am going to give it a good 12-hour wear test today. I am fixing to head over to my mom's, eat my Thanksgiving feast, hang out with some friends later this evening. So I will be doing periodic check-ins throughout the day, letting you know how this new Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation from Revlon is holding up on my normal to oily skin. Before I go, I am gonna set my face really quick before I apply the rest of my product. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of the Morphe by Jeffree Star setting spray. This might actually help to bring back some of the glow that maybe the powder kind of diminished a little bit. Yeah, it kind of did. All right, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup off camera and I will be back to check in with you guys a few hours later. You guys go eat, enjoy your feast, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so this is going to be my 4-hour check-in with the new Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation, and I really do like the way my skin is looking. I don't feel that I have excessive oiliness going on. I feel like everything really looks smooth, especially right in this area. This is my problem area. Very smooth, no cakiness, no rubbing off anything. Everything looks really good. It's intact. I like the way it's kind of, you know, settled into my skin. My own natural oils are just slightly peeking through, but it's nowhere where I have excessive oil going on. And the T-zone is my oiliest spot on my face. I don't think it's really settling into any of my fine lines. I really like the way it looked. Despite it not being a full coverage, I was able to kind of build it up a little bit in this area where I do like more of a fuller coverage. And then with the concealer and powder, I think everything has just worked out so well. I'm anxious to see how this is going to wear for the remainder of the day. I just got done stuffing my face with Thanksgiving lunch, and I have a big plate of leftovers that you know I'm going to dive into a little bit later on tonight. So I'll be back in a few hours to do probably an 8-hour check-in with this foundation, and we will see where we're at with it. I hope you guys are having a great time this Thanksgiving day, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Enjoy it, have fun, and just eat whatever you want. The calories don't count today. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, I am back for my 8-hour check-in with the new Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation. And I think it looks all right, guys. I mean, for a sheer to buildable coverage foundation with a glowy finish on my normal to oily skin, I don't think it looks half bad. Now, I am starting to see some of my oils come through a little bit more, especially like on my nose and on my forehead. But also keep in mind, I'm wearing a really intense highlighter. And of course, I have it here. I have a little bit up here. I have some right here on my nose and on the tip of my nose and a little bit on my chin, but the one on my chin has pretty much come off already. So that's why I might look a little shinier than usual, but I don't think it is looking bad at all. It hasn't really rubbed off. It is starting to crack just a little bit here around my mouth, but of course it's Thanksgiving and I've been eating pretty much all day, but everywhere else it looks smooth, it looks nice, it didn't sink into my fine lines, and we're 8 hours in. So Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow, you're doing all right. We have another 4 hours to go, and I will be back to check in with you all for my final check-in in a few more hours. Stay safe, have a good time, guys, and I'll see you all in a bit. All right, guys, so we have reached the 12-hour mark of wearing the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Glow Foundation. And I have to say, guys, for this being a dewy foundation, for it being a sheer to Buildable Coverage foundation. I think it has held up really nicely on my normal to oily skin. My forehead still looks pretty good, guys. It's smooth, it's not breaking up or anything like that. I have noticed that around here, around my mouth, it has started to just kind of break up a bit, and it kind of rubbed off already on my chin. Remember, it's Thanksgiving. I've been eating all day, so that is likely the reason why it has come off. I also noticed, like, right in here, this is my problem area. This is where I have the larger pores and where I tend to get cakiness with my concealer and my foundation. It has started just a little bit to kind of cake up, but nothing major. I've have foundations that actually do a worse job. So overall, guys, I am going to give this one a thumbs up. I think that for the price tag of $10.99, for it being sheer to buildable coverage, and for me having normal to oily skin, I think this did a great job. My only recommendation for those of you who have a skin type like mine, or maybe you're even a little bit oilier, if you're gonna go ahead and purchase this foundation, just make sure you really pat down your T-zone with whatever translucent powder or setting powder works best for you to keep your oils away. I use the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. That is a holy grail powder of mine, and that really did a good job of not allowing me to get so oily in my T-zone. And everywhere else, it looked really nice. I think since I applied the powders, it kind of took away some of the glowiness, the dewiness, but over time, I could really see that there was a slight glow, nothing over exaggerated or anything like that. I think it was the perfect amount. I actually think I like this a little bit better than the first version, the more mattifying, fuller coverage version than this. So I'm going to keep using it. I'm especially going to use it on days when maybe I'm just going to be, you know, doing some things around the house, some light errands, days where I don't need to have a full coverage face going on. So good job, Revlon. You are getting a thumbs up from me. I want to thank you guys for watching today's video. Welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining us here. And you guys have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. And I will see you all real soon. Bye, guys.